Have you ever truly sat back and thought, how do my blessings get to me? I mean, like really ponder that concept. I've often shared my story about how my life changed with $200 and a link card. But did you know that $200 actually came from somebody that I never ever met before? A friend of mine at the time was actually telling my story to her grandmother. She was telling her grandmother how, she really wished that she could have helped me, but wasn't in a position to actually give me anything. And the grandmama told her, you know what? Give me your friend number. I want to talk to her. We had a very brief conversation, and within like a day, I had my money and she sent me right on my way. You see, $200 to her wasn't really a big deal as it was for me. I'm not even sure to this day that she knows that $200 actually changed my life. As I think over every single blessing that I've ever gotten, they literally all came through a person. Whether God put it on those people's hearts to give me money, a place to sleep, a job, or even how I got my building when other deals were on the table that were cash and I needed bank financing. Each one of those blessings were delivered to me through a person. You see, while we're sitting there praying for God for a blessing, and we kind of know that it's going to come through a person, we miss one very important part of the equation. We miss that we actually have to be a blessing to others also. If you're praying for God to send you $5,000, can you be a blessing by giving somebody $500, $50, $5, something? Or are you only truly focused on you and your need? You may be asking God to send you this, send you that, open this door, open that door, and you've literally gave nothing out. So how can you receive anything? Another part about the $200 story that I don't often share is that about 48 hours before it came, I had actually joined my mom at church. I believe at that time I had about $30. To this day, I don't remember the sermon that was being preached, but it was like literally reaching my heart. And I took an envelope that they passed around, when they're doing offering, and I put $10 of that 30 in that card. And I said, God, if it's your will for me to leave and actually move to Chicago, then I'm going to allow the way to open up for you. And I'm going to go in covenant with you with this $10 that I have. And whatever way you're going to make it, I'll go whichever direction. If you want me to stay here, I'll stay. If you want me to go, I'll let it go. But I'm going to put right now this seed. I got $30. I'm going to give you 10. I knew the importance of tithing, but I didn't really understand the deepness of God's principle around tithing. There's actually a spiritual principle that you must give in order to receive. You, in essence, let go of the energy of needing, which actually allows you to open up. So you have something and you give. So now you're opening up. And when you open up, this allows you to actually receive. So if you're currently right now praying for God to give you something, I strongly encourage you to get in alignment with God and find somebody that needs something so that you can give it to them. In your giving, you're allowing God to open up the doors for you to receive the very blessing that you're asking for. The choice and the power for you actually to receive your blessing is in your hands. So as you see, you have to become a blessing to get a blessing.